Hey everyone, today we are doing the Virindi Spells quest. Now this quest has custom content on Levistrous to give it a bonus reward, but I think this quest is super interesting because when it released, there was a very specific purpose for introducing this quest. So we're going to start by going to Qualbar, and then we're going to head to the Greteline Villas settlement portal. So one of these in the back here. From the Greteline settlement, we are going to run to the Greteline consulate. It's a 3-click run or so, and we're going to head in the portal. From the drop, there's 3 different directions you can go. Each direction has a spell shard that we're going to get off of a Virindi mini-boss. There are a bunch of drudges in here, and I've got my awesome Sylphi of Crimson Knight that actually did pretty good. Of course, it's an axe, so it really only does good if there's a critical hit. But we are going to continue heading north. The path in this section is linear. So when this quest was released, Asheron's Call had a spell economy system. So if a spell was used too much, the power level of that spell went down. And when AC released, Flame Bolt, specifically Flame Bolt 5, I think that was the highest level Flame Bolt that was available, was being used all the time by war mages. So the power level of it was just getting decreased. So Turbine's solution to that, instead of retuning the spell economy system, which they obviously eventually removed, what they did was they released a new spell through this quest called Dark Flame, and that way the amount of people using Flame Bolt 5 was split in half with those using Dark Flame, and it made it a little bit more tolerable. So this one is a life magic shard. I'm not sure why they added these spells. Maybe it's for a similar reason, or maybe this was the first time you could get a regen spell. But there is a life regen spell and a mana regen spell that you can get through this quest also. Those are a little bit less interesting, but we'll get them anyway. Similar path here. So basically you go down one hallway, go to the end, kill a Virindi, grab his message shard, then you're going to run back to the center, and then you go down a different spoke of the wheel, head to the end, kill the Virindi, repeat. It's a decent quest place to hunt. I mean, level appropriate. My character is level 70, I think. Using not a good weapon, wearing a Hoary Matica robe. So there is a custom bonus portion of this quest on Levistrous. There is a 4th message shard that you can get, which we will do, and you can turn in the marketplace. The marketplace on Levistrous has some bonus content aimed at characters between level 50 and I believe 110. So it's kind of a natural continuation of the facility hub, and this is kind of one of the bonus quests. So we're going to head to the end here. I like how the Virindi shows up on my VSense because I just randomly have the word gate in my VSense just in case. We're going to kill this one, loot the message shard, same thing. And then we'll head back to the center again, and we'll go down the 3rd section. Can run over the ramps here. Quick fun way to get to the other side, and then run through. This is the same thing. I think at this point, you know, obviously if you're at level, you're going to want to clear, but you could definitely run through to the end. It's not too challenging. It's super satisfying when this thing crits and you just one-shot something out of nowhere. So we're going to just head to the end, keep clearing. Can definitely run past now. Made the point about killing your Drudge Stalker friends. And we'll kill the last Virindi mini-boss. Now, one thing you could also do at the end here is just portal recall instead of running back through. But for me, it's a little easier just to run back. And then you're going to head underneath. Remember where we went over those ramps? You'll go underneath. There's a little hallway heading south. And we're just going to run to the end. This is a linear pathway. And there's going to be a portal at the end that we're going to go in. Once you're inside, we're going to head forward. Follow the linear path. There's Drudge Raveners in here, which could be a really good way to get gold lighters at this level. It's a solid place to hunt them. Although really, probably the better place would be Tusker Guards or the Inner Sea Gear Knight Invasion area. But if you're doing this quest anyway for the custom bonus, might as well get some gold letters. Now at this point, there's a bunch of different paths that you could take. You're going to want to turn right here. And then again to the right. And then from this point on, it's linear again. You can see a corpse. That's always a little nerve-wracking when you're trying to run through. Now this, you can run straight. I decided to go up to kind of drag some of the mobs away and then jump down. Now, there's a ton of stuff chasing me. At this point, there's some Tusker Guards in here. Run through, and you'll see a lone Virindi envoy. Now, normally this message shard is just lore, but like I said, on Levistrous, there's some custom content. We're going to grab it. And then for me, it was easiest just to jump in the surface portal. But from here, we're going to go to the marketplace. At the marketplace, you just hand the message shard to Savannah. It has to be the untranslated version. You're going to get some experience. I got 9 million, a trade note. And then if my pack wasn't full, I would have gotten some Work 10 salvaged white sapphire, which is really useful at this level. But we're going to head to Zykel to turn in these shards and get a spell. So when you hand it in, he's going to directly teach you the spell, and there's no like spell animation. So I was a little confused for a second, but if you just check your spell book, you'll see that you learn the spell. Dark Flame, there it is. It's a level 5 war magic spell. And then you'll get Arcane Restoration. And the last one is the life spell. So I just wanted to quickly show off Dark Flame because it does look pretty cool. It has that purple color instead of a normal flame bolt. And then the last one is that Unnatural Persistence. That's going to be it for this one. Cool little quest with some custom content. Thanks for watching.